Hi everyone, this is Micaiah Costin with the Athlete section. Today we have a special guest who plays baseball for Lansing Community College, and I'll have him introduce himself.
Hi guys, my name is Aamir Mitchell. Currently a sophomore at Lansing Community College. Utility guy. Born and raised in Michigan. Went to De La Salle High School. 18 right now. Turned 19 in November, so super young.
Yeah,
Um,
you're
yeah, very young, very young. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. I plan to transfer after this year to a very good, very great 4-year program, baseball program. So super excited.
you're excited. I can't wait to get into that. We're definitely gonna have a conversation direct that way.
Oh yeah,
As
for
you
sure.
mentioned, yeah, as you mentioned, he's Michigan native, utility player. He averaged .298 in batting averages last season, and he gained 24 RBIs in total. So he already
Hmm.
kind of like mentioned everything. So let's get into our conversation.
Oh yeah.
So I like to start everybody off from the beginning, because I feel like there's always a origin story for everybody, right?
Hmm.
Like everybody has a beginning and always has like interesting points with that. So
Hmm.
I saw that you dreamed of being an MLB since you were 9, right?
10,
Or
9 and
10.
10. It might have been 10. 10.
Okay.
10. Yeah.
What started that dream? What started your interest in baseball to start off with?
So I was a huge basketball and soccer player before I picked up a bat. Um, my best friend that I went to middle school with, no, elementary school, played baseball. It was his favorite sport. So I was like, why not like try it out? Like my best friend's playing, like I might as well try to play with him. So started like that, bugged my parents about it. They ended up letting me play. So I played like a little bit of rec ball till probably I was 11 or 12. And then I started playing up then. Like I knew I was one of the younger guys in my grade. So I had to play against guys older than me because those were the guys, that were in my grade. So, because I've always been a year younger. So I played up then. So I was 11. No, I was 11 playing 12U. But like, yeah, like I always played 1 year up, probably until I turned 14. And then that's really when I started taking baseball serious, putting the work in, all that, trying to get recruited, get my
Right.
name out there and stuff. And then it just kind of took off from there.
Nice.
Hmm.
Wow. And because you're really young now, like you're
Hmm.
already about to transfer out of community college,
Hmm.
how has it been being the youngest, or I don't know if you've been the youngest with all your teams, but yeah,
Yeah,
how
I
has it
was.
been,
Yeah,
yeah, being
so
the youngest and looking up to these guys, but
yeah,
playing
no,
with
it's
them?
crazy. Yeah, no, so I've always been the youngest guy almost on every team I played for. But when I got to college, it was a super big eye opener. I got here, I was 17 years old when I got here, so almost the whole fall, I was still 17, still a minor. But yeah, no, it was guys 21, 22 on the team, and you could tell like the maturity level was like way different.
Yeah, like
I
a
was
little.
still a kid, like they grown, they getting ready to prep for their life after baseball, and I feel like I just started. But yeah, no, I learned a lot from those guys. I mean, there's still a lot of guys that are in my grade that are still 2 years older than me. Still learn from them. I feel like it helped me mature a lot more because this new class that just came in, the freshman class, um, great class, great group of guys. But I feel like a lot of the guys look up to me or follow me, even though we're the same age, but they just know that I have more experience. Like I've been around older guys. I've been
Right.
with the older guys basically my whole life. So that's like
Yeah,
kind of how I look
definitely.
at it.
Right. Yeah, that's a good perspective to have for sure. Like it can definitely grow you up a little faster,
Hmm.
but in a good way because you're able to take in wisdom, learn do's and don'ts, and just
Right.
learn their journey and kind of like embark on your own as well. So
Yeah. For sure.
that's a good way
For
to look
sure.
at it. What does your everyday life look like? I know you told me this morning you woke up at 6 and did workouts, and you just got out of practice
Yeah.
not too long ago now. So I guess what does a day in your life look like?
Normal day. So always start with the 7 a.m. lifts. I get up around 6 for those. Those go from 7 to 8, 15, 8:30 ish. Get back, probably take a nap depending on. I usually have class from 11 to 2, but I have to leave class early
Mhm.
almost every day just because practice starts at 2:30 and I got to be there an hour before at least. So I'm not always there an hour before. I got to talk to my professor sometimes, all that type of stuff.
Right.
But yeah, no, usually right after that, practice from 2:30 to 5 ish, and we don't have any practice rules like NCAA. I think I'm not sure of the amount of hours, but it's a certain amount of hours that you could practice throughout the week. JUCO, there's no rules. Like we could practice at 3 a.m. if we wanted to. So for however
Wow.
long. But yeah, so we go from 2:30 to 5 ish. Sometimes a little before, sometimes a little after. And then 3 days a week we have study tables. So I'll right from there I would go to study tables, and then that's usually my day. So if we have study tables, my day ends probably around like 7 ish, 7:30. If not, then I get back
Mm.
around now like 6 ish, 6:15. So yeah, it's a little intensive, but you get used to it. You get used to it. And
Yeah.
like when I go back home, just because of our schedule, like I'm just super bored. It feels like I'm just around the house, just chilling all day, but
Yeah.
really I'm not. But it's
Like, you
because
need
we
to be
do.
active.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
that.
I always got to be doing something at home. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's that's pretty cool. But the thing is with that intensive schedule, because like you said, NCAA rules are different. Once you transfer into that for your university, you
Mm.
already have this like down pat. Like, okay,
Yeah. Hmm.
I've been doing harder than this, so this is just cake. So
Exactly. Yeah. No, I think that's where the term JUCO bandit comes from too, because a lot of JUCO guys, no matter which sport, um, they put in work. I mean, it's really do or die if you think about it. That's how I think about it, do or die. So a
yeah.
lot of guys put blood, sweat, and tears into this stuff, and it obviously pays out at the end. But yeah, no, I feel like a lot of guys carry that over to the 4 year they end up going to, and a lot of the guys in the big leagues now, like Bryce Harper, a couple other guys I can't think of, Tim Anderson. A lot of
Mhm.
those guys were JUCO products too.
Yeah.
Some, I think Tim Anderson might have went to a 4 year. Bryce Harper didn't, but I just feel like it brings out the dog of you. Like it
Mm,
makes you work, it makes you want it. So
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I
can see
yep,
that.
for sure.
That's really great. Do you live like on the campus, or do you live far away? Is your home far away?
So LCC doesn't have dorms or apartments close by. So if you didn't know, we're like super close to Michigan State, like literally right down the street. We share everything with State. As far as like food and stuff, obviously we have our own campus.
Mhm.
Um, but like yeah, like where I stay now, it's an apartment, but almost all the residents here are Michigan State students. So
Oh,
we
wow.
kind of get like the 4 year college life while being at a
Yeah, I
JUCO,
can
which is
mix and match.
it's
Yeah,
pretty
mingle.
sweet. It's pretty
That's
sweet.
cool.
Yeah, pretty
That's
sweet.
really neat. I like that. That's pretty cool. You get the best of both worlds in a way.
Oh yeah, and Michigan State's like my favorite school. So like
Okay.
go to all the games. It's pretty sweet, pretty
That
fun.
is pretty cool. I like that. You're getting a full experience. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it's like I go here.
Right. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to Michigan
Yeah, I
State.
go to Michigan
Get your little
State.
sweatshirt, little hoodie.
Exactly. Walk around with the sweatshirt, the hat, all that.
There we go.
All that. Oh
That's
yeah.
so cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yep. So
So, so last year you signed to Charleston Southern University, and
mhm.
then right, and then you flipped it
Yeah,
to
to where I'm
LCC.
at now. Yep.
So, before we get into why and what it took to go through all of that, kind of what led up to these events?
Um so are you talking about like what led up to me like making that decision to come
Yeah,
here?
what led to that? Or even what led to first choosing Charleston Southern University?
Okay.
And I think there's an injury involved.
Yes, yes. There is an
So,
injury
yeah,
involved.
just tell me, I guess, just walk us
The
through it
the
all.
whole thing. Gotcha.
Yeah, the whole shebang.
So um start junior year of high school is really when I started talking to I wouldn't say schools, but like the bigger schools and like at masses. Like I was talking to probably 2, 3 schools at like almost every day, like brand new schools. Started there, um, and I wanted to go somewhere where I felt comfortable um, outside of baseball. So took a visit down there. No, actually, it was a camp. I went to a camp. They got there. They offered, and then went back out there for a visit. Probably 2 months later to see everything. See the campus, actually go inside the dorms and all that type of stuff. And I loved it. Fell in love. It was a private school. I've been in private school my whole life. Um, like everything just seemed right. So I ended up pulling the trigger my junior year on Charleston Southern, and super excited, all that type of stuff. Everything was going good, and then there was a coaching staff change. The head coach stayed, all the other assistants left. So that was a whole little process. I didn't know if I wanted to stay, leave. Everything goes up in the air when stuff like that happens. Coaches are always leaving, moving.
Right.
So yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to do. They ended up taking. They were calling guys that were supposed to be coming in with me as freshmen. Calling them, just telling them like, hey, like we don't have any scholarship money for you. So I thought I was next.
Right.
So I ended up talking to the coach there, and basically he like reinformed me like we still want you, like I was the one who recruited you, like it's a reason why I want you here, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. And then senior year comes up, still fully committed to Charleston Southern. I started getting pro interest around this time, hearing stuff from pro teams in the draft, and got hurt early on in the season against the number one team in the nation. Still committed to Charleston Southern. Still wanted to go there. And then had a call with them after, like I let them know what was going on. I ended up tearing my meniscus,
Hmm.
sliding in the third. So let them know. Ended up having a meeting with them, and basically, they told me like, yeah, we still want you, but like we don't know what to do like about PT because they didn't offer PT in my area or in that area. So like I needed somewhere where I could do PT,
Right.
stuff like that. And so stuff just wasn't working out with CSU as far as like rehab and stuff. And I was gonna be all the way in South Carolina with no family, just me, plus red shirt rules too. So it was limited stuff I could do with the team. So I was gonna be away from the team a lot. Just it was just gonna be me down there by myself, and I didn't know how I was gonna handle it. So I just decided to decommit and re-explore options nearby. Um, and then as soon as I decommitted, I actually didn't hear anything from anybody. So it was a point in time where I thought like I was done. Like I'm not playing college baseball.
Right.
Then one of my old coaches that coached me my 14U year, he played here for his freshman sophomore year. So I reached out to him, seeing if it was any way he could put me in contact with the coaches here, and they took me in an instant, like almost first phone call they offered me. So
Wow.
since it was all I had, like I had to take it. But I knew it was a great place to be. Like even
Mhm.
if it was my only offer, like I knew it was a great place to be. Great set of coaches, coaches that have proven themselves in the past. So I was in a great place. So I ended up staying home, doing rehab. Got up here early, and it's crazy because I played probably for a month or two while rehabbing, but I wasn't fully clear yet. I just wanted to play
Mhm.
baseball. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, but I feel like it helped me mentally. Um, it was hard mentally, but I got over it. It helped me a lot. Now I kind of know how to handle myself, how to handle adversity. I feel like that's the biggest thing in the whole. Like now I handle like I just take it to the chin now. I took the injury very very hard, but we all bounced back.
Yeah.
All bounced back
Wow.
for sure.
Wow. I That was inspiring. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
yeah.
story. Because I was gonna ask you what was one thing you think that whole experience taught you, but you kind of already answered, unless there is something else, you kind of already answered it, that it kind of told you how to take adversity and just what to do with it from there, and just how to keep living life, keep pushing forward, keep moving on, and persevere through it all.
Oh yeah,
But
for sure. Yeah, no, yeah. I feel like the biggest thing is adversity and letting everything work out. I don't know if you know the song by Lil Wayne, but I spam that song. Let it all work out. Just
I
that
probably
was
heard.
one
I
song
think I
I played a lot when I was hurt. Just let it all work out. I still play it now almost every day. Just let
heard.
it all work out. So
Nice. Is that your
yeah.
like pre-game track that you
Yeah,
have?
like tunes. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of the ones. I feel like I play that before I play the like the hard rap music. Just
Yeah. The
I'll
first.
play that. Just remind myself what I'm what I'm playing ball for. So
I like
yeah, for
that.
sure,
That's
for
so
sure.
good. Are you allowed to say what college you're transferring to next year or
I haven't decided yet. I've still been
okay.
talking to schools. I haven't made
Mm,
that decision yet. Hopefully before the spring, before the season starts.
mhm.
Um, I'll make that decision. I'm still going on visits. I actually have my first visit coming up next week, so I'll
Oh,
be taking
congrats.
visits all. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'll be taking visits all throughout the winter,
Yeah.
maybe early next year, and then
Okay.
hopefully have a decision by then.
Yeah, that would be so great. That's exciting. I'm excited
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
I'm super excited. Can't
Yeah.
wait. Can't wait.
What are you looking forward to the most with this transition?
I feel like um knowing that the hard work paid off and it's still some more work to do. Um, it will, I'm not sure. I feel like the relief will be gone as far as pressuring here. Like I need to, like I need to get out of here. Feel like that pressure will go away. I feel I'll be looking forward to that as well. And then just where I'm at, like I'm looking to go down south.
Yeah.
So weather
Okay.
too. Like I got to get
Yeah.
out of the cold. So I don't know. I feel like those are the two biggest things. And then the competition of ball too. That's without a doubt that may be number one. The competition that
Yeah.
I'll be playing. A lot of great guys uh,
Mm,
that are trying to play in the big leagues just like me.
right.
So
That would be pretty neat. That would be exciting to watch that all play out. Okay,
oh
trying to get
yeah,
down south.
yeah. I can't
Excited.
stand the cold. It's freezing up here. It's
See, I'm the
freezing.
opposite. I live in Georgia and I
Ah,
love Georgia. Don't get me wrong, but I love the cold
yeah. I
when it's
don't
cold.
know. I hate coats. Like I do not own a coat, and I live in the state of Michigan.
Oh
So that is
man,
it's crazy,
that is funny. Wow. Well,
crazy
I know it's all gonna work out great because you've been putting in the work and working hard and continue to do so. So it's
for
gonna work out
sure,
like you said the way it needs to for sure.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
So you played on USA Prime and you're one of the OGs, I guess, when it first started out, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on that first prime team when we transitioned from College Connect.
Okay. So
Yeah,
tell me about your experience being on that first team and watching it grow throughout the years.
yeah. So obviously we were College Connect before. Um, it was pretty sweet because I got to play with the group of guys I grew up playing with when I was younger, which was the Detroit Raiders, the guys I played up with. So I ended up playing all the younger guys on that team. We ended up on the same team together. So they don't play baseball now. They both play football.
Mhm.
One plays at Wisconsin, the other one plays at Kentucky. But those are probably like my best friends, one of my best friends. So pretty sweet playing with those guys again. Um, we did pretty good as a 14U team. So we had some big organizations reaching out trying to get us to join them. So one being USA Prime. Um, so we ended up joining them, and that ended up going good. That transition was fine. They actually gave us scholarships.
Oh.
So most of us were playing for, if not nothing, then very, very cheap. So that was pretty cool. Played there. I feel like a lot of our recruiting blew up when we went under that USA Prime umbrella.
Mm.
And our head coach, Nick Swanson, helped us a lot with that. He has a lot of connections. So I feel like we were able to play in a lot of big tournaments with, all the best colleges watching. I feel like it opened up like a huge door for not only me, but, the organization as a whole. But
Mhm.
now, like all the younger guys, like I grew up watching, they would practice with us, stuff like that. But now, like, they're committing to colleges, they're playing baseball, committing to play baseball at the next level. A lot of other teams, want to join USA Prime just because of the stuff we did in the past, the
Right.
success
It's
we've
track
had in the past. Yeah,
record.
for sure. But yeah, no, it's pretty sweet to see that
Yeah,
blow up.
that is pretty cool. I like that. So
Oh yeah.
you have friends growing up who you grew up with, and that translated into USA Prime, and you
Mhm.
still keep in touch with them, I assume.
Yeah, no, yeah, I talk to them almost every day. Those
Yeah,
same guys I talk to almost every day. So we got a pretty cool connection. We're all in one
yeah,
big
tight
group
bond.
chat. So yeah,
Yeah,
no, we talk every day, every day.
that's so nice. That's very special. It's I guess in this day and time, or maybe just in any day and time, it's really special and not very common, I guess, to see a whole bunch
Hmm.
of friends stick together that long and still can stick through thick and thin. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
very special to have that
for
bond.
sure. Yeah, and it's crazy too because there's another guy. He's a month older than me. We're still both young, but he's in the class of 2024. We talk about this a lot. We always laugh because he ended up at the JUCO I'm at now, so we're both playing together on the same field, and we always tell each other like,
Wow.
"What are the odds of this happening?" Like, it's no like if you asked us like 2 years ago, even last year, we both would have said like, "Yeah, it's no way this happens." But stuff
Wow.
works. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Stuff works in
That's so
crazy
cool.
ways, so it's pretty
That's so
sweet.
neat. I
Pretty
like
sweet.
so with that friend, how are you? Because I know since you're young and you're playing with other people who are older than you, how do you make friends on the team, but then also in your classes as well? Or are you able to do that pretty easily, or how does that work for you?
Yeah, no. So a lot of guys, besides the guys on my team, um, think that I'm older than what I am. I don't look 18. I'm gonna be honest.
You
But
don't.
yeah,
I
yeah,
not. I was like,
yeah,
"Make 20."
yeah. No, yeah. I don't look my age at all. But yeah, no, it's really easy. I'm not really outgoing, but if someone talks to me, then I'll talk. Like, I don't have a problem talking. But in
Yeah, you're
class,
pretty
like
talkative. That's a good thing.
yeah, no, yeah, thank you. But yeah, no, like if I'm in class and I need help with something, it's nothing to turn over and ask a classmate um for help. But no, yeah, no, if someone ends up, walking up to me or talking to me, then I'm all for it. I'm a talker. If someone
Yeah,
talks to me, I'm a big talker. If someone talks to me,
that's
so
good.
yeah,
No,
no,
I can see that. I can
yeah,
see it. As soon as you logged on, I was like, "Hi," like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Okay."
yeah, yeah, no. But if not, like if you didn't say anything to me, yep, I'm walking right past
I
you.
just stared at you like,
Yeah,
"All right, let's get started."
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, you're like, yep,
That is funny. Okay, that's pretty neat. That's good though. And then so I
yeah,
mean, you're gonna have a easy transition going into your university, just meeting people, even though it
hmm
might more like a bigger space and so many people sprawled throughout. That just gives you ample opportunities to
hmm
meet different connections. There's somebody for everybody as far as like making
oh
friends.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I'm super excited about that, meeting new people too. So
Yeah,
should be
that's
pretty
so
sweet.
cool.
Should be sweet.
Yeah, I'll
Oh yeah,
definitely be staying updated on what you're doing and where you end up. That'll be exciting to
oh
see.
yeah. Thank you for sure, for
Of
sure, for
course.
sure.
So, what are some, especially since you already know how it feels to go through an injury and go through adversities, um, what are some therapeutic exercises or activities you like to do outside or with baseball that kind of
Hmm.
keep you sane?
I'll say one. I do it every day. Not at home, but usually when we're at the field, we all meditate together. We listen to different audios, different meditation audios, and I feel like that helps a ton. Like it teaches us how to breathe. So I feel like anytime I'm in a stressful situation or I don't know what to do, that's what I lean back on. It's just breathing, meditation, all that type of stuff. Even before I'm about to step in the box and I feel nervous, like
Hmm.
I'm taking 3 deep breaths. So yeah, I feel like that's a huge thing. And I like talking to family a lot too, just to let them know what's going on. They give me a lot of advice. I have 5 brothers and 1 sister, and I'm the youngest, so
Wow.
I talk to them a lot. So they always have an answer for everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that those are probably the 2 main things I do: meditation and talk to family, talk to my siblings, I should say.
Yeah. That's so good. And do they all stay in Michigan as well, or are they kind of sprout throughout?
Kinda. So we have two. that do not live in Michigan. The others do. One lives in Georgia,
Okay.
and then one lives in Arizona.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, and then the
It's
rest live in Michigan. And then once I leave, I'll may never come back to Michigan. Trying to,
really
I'm trying to stay
because
in the
of the
warm
cold?
weather. I'm trying to stay in
I
the
see.
warm
That's
weather.
fair. That's so
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. And then I think my parents talked about moving down too. I think they're probably going to end up moving down south too, once I
Nice.
get all settled and stuff. So yeah, we'll all be in the south
So the
eventually.
joint thing, everybody's leaving.
Yeah,
Everybody's
everybody
packing.
leave it. Take the whole family. Take
Okay,
the whole
that's
family.
smart. That'll be a fun little road trip, but to stay. So
Yeah, but to stay exactly,
that'll be
exactly.
nice. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yep.
What athlete do you think you reflect the most?
Great question. We actually talked about this like the other day at practice. I would say
Really?
it's a mix. I feel like it's a mix between three guys
Okay.
right now: Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr., and then Ronald Acuna Jr.
Okay,
I
Ronald
feel like,
Acuna.
yeah, I
I'm
feel like
familiar
it's
with
a
that
it's a
one.
mix of all three. Yeah, Ronald Acuna is my favorite player by far. Like
Yeah.
he's my screensaver. Like yeah, he the goat. He the goat.
Yes.
He the goat. They both play baseball.
Okay.
Manny Machado plays for the Padres, and then Fernando Tatis. Well, both of them play for the Padres. Fernando
Okay.
Tatis.
Fernando, I recognize that name. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Yep. So pretty sweet.
Okay.
Oh
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. Why do you think you reflect them? Do you think, I guess, or if you followed their story or just their game, what makes you think that, okay, this is like me?
Yeah. So I'll start. I'll go one by one. So Manny Machado. Watching him, I've been watching all these guys. I've been watching basically since I was probably 14. But like all these guys play with an edge. They all play with a chip on their shoulder. Every game you watch of them, like they're hustling. They trying to make plays. They're trying to win.
Right.
That's what I feel like all of them have. But like Manny Machado, I feel like he plays with like it's an anger, and I
Mm.
feel like I play with that type of anger sometimes too. Fernando Tatis, I say like the swag portion. He has a lot of swag,
Okay.
and I kind of swing like him too. So that, and then Ronald Acuna, kind of a little bit of his story, and like I don't know the flashiness that dude could play. That dude
Mhm.
confident. He's very very confident. He knows what he can do and
Right. You
how
can
to
back
do
it
it.
up.
Yeah. Oh
Right.
yeah. But yeah, no, I say like Ronald Acuna too because um, obviously, recently he just had a knee injury,
Yeah.
and then I believe it was not last year, but the year before, he had the same knee injury, tore his ACL. Um, but like we both tore. Well, I tore my meniscus. He tore his ACL. It was the same year, and it was crazy because my best friend's favorite player is Ronald Acuna too, and he tore his ACL the same year. So
Oh
we
my
were we
gosh.
were both we were both out with bum knees, and our favorite player was too. So,
Wow. So
yeah,
y'all
it
all
was
in this together.
yeah, like we all in this together. Yeah, so
Yeah.
watching him, we watched like all the documentaries of Ronald Acuna, like everything like we could find around Ronald Acuna. Like that's our favorite player
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, no, we seen him work back and watching him work back. Like we was like shoot, like our favorite player working back. Like let's work back. So we had PT together. We'll hit together or try to hit together. We did what we could together. Lifts like we can only lift upper body, so we'll link up. Go to the gym together. So I feel like, yeah, not only is Ronald Acuna like talented, but like he gave us. I feel like he gave us hope. He gave us hope
Mm,
that we
wow.
could work back because not only did my friend tear his left ACL, but he tore his right ACL the following year. So he just got cleared to play. So yeah, it's
Wow.
crazy, very
I
crazy.
that's nice though that you can reflect on not only the similarities that you guys had with your favorite player, but then also what he did for you. And
Yeah.
that's because it's nice to have someone to look up to, someone who's been in your position,
Hmm.
who's older and wiser, who can kind of like give you that glimpse of hope or that glimpse of
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay. You can bounce back from this,
Yeah. For sure. For
and you
sure.
have.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Exactly. So make sure
nice.
I watch him every time I get a chance to. Ronald
Yes.
Acuna. So yeah, no,
Are
that's
you
the
a Braves fan as well, or just a Ronald?
yeah, no, I'm a Braves fan, but I'm a Tigers fan. I'm both. I'm a Braves
Okay.
and Tigers fan, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I love the Braves too. I love the Braves
Nice.
too. Oh yeah,
Nice.
I love it too,
So we're almost getting close to time.
for sure. Yeah.
I have a last question that I ask everybody. Could you give us one, or if you have multiple, that's fine as well.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the strongest piece of advice you have for athletes who've been in your position or going through what
Mm-hmm.
you're going through, or just in general? But I guess even just for the game of baseball, what advice
Mm-hmm.
would you have for them?
I'll say the biggest thing is um to keep working and have hope. Don't like ever let anybody tell you you can't do anything, because anything is possible. I know it sounds cliche, but like it's true. It's very true. I feel like you could do anything you put your mind to, if you truly believe it. Um like obviously, like it what you're trying to do, I feel like well, I'll say making the big leagues. Making the big leagues, I feel like is very doable. Obviously, if you put the work in, it's not, and nothing's gonna be given to you. But my advice, to give someone who has the same aspirations as me, is to pick out somebody you feel like is similar to you, obviously older than you, and has been through what you've been through, and just watch them. I feel like you can learn a lot by watching somebody and just by knowing their story alone. So
Right.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, nice. I like that. And that's very true. I agree with that.
Mm,
Wow.
very.
Well, that is all we have time for today.
Thank you. I
That went by
appreciate it.
very fast.
Yeah,
I know.
very fast. I had fun. That was fun.
Me too. This is
Yeah.
really fun, very informative, but then also very fruitful. I feel like a nice, really good conversation that I feel like a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
people can take from and learn from your story and just be able to
Mm,
watch you grow and, you know, go further in life. So you're
oh
gonna do
yeah.
amazing
For
for sure.
sure. For sure. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. It's my
Yeah.
first time doing the podcast, so I didn't know
Yay.
what to think, but it was
That's
sweet.
cool.
Like,
Well, I'm honored to be your first podcast host. So
thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah,
of
no. I want to
course.
hop back on one day
Yeah,
in the
oh yeah,
future
you
for
will.
sure.
We'll make it
Please.
happen.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
make it
For sure.
happen.
I'm
Where
ready.
can the people find you on social media?
Instagram, Money7Mirror, Snapchat, and almost everything else, Real Money7Mirror. So
Nice.
yeah,
Well,
pretty
thank you,
easy.
Amir, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. I appreciate it again.
Of course, and I can't wait for the next episode.
Oh yeah, coming soon. Coming soon in the future, in the near future.
Near future.